Here is how to fix a P-pop or a plosive problem in ReEQ. I've recorded this voiceover here. Let's take a listen. Whether you're recording your latest song idea, a podcast, or your band's next big hit, the C01U Pro is the... Okay, so you can hear already that we have at least two problems. A podcast, that podcast there, Pro is the... and then Pro. So let's go ahead and fix those two. We're going to be using an effect called ReEQ, which is a built-in equalizer program in ReEQ, and applying that to just the P sound. So if we narrow in on the P-pop, you'll see that it looks like this shape here, sort of an N or a heart rhythm. That is what pretty much all P-pops seem to look like. So let's select just that by either going below the track or above it to make a time selection. So we're going to select just the P-pop. Then we need to create slices before and after the P-pop. So if you just hit Shift S on your keyboard, that will create a slice before and after it, and that basically makes the P-pop, the P itself, its own audio item here. So if you now right-click on that item and go to Item Properties, I'm going to move the camera down here a little bit, hit this button called Take Effects. Whenever you have a small audio item, they call those takes, just like take one, take two, etc. So hit Take Effects, and we're looking for, Kakos is the name of the ReEQ company, and VST ReEQ right here. So double click that. Now you can click OK on the Item Properties box to close it. And you are presented with this fresh EQ grid. The default settings provide you with 4 points already put onto the grid. The first one is a shelf. The second two are called bands. And the fourth one is also a shelf. Go back and click on the one and change the type to high pass. So you see how that pulls the frequencies down in the low end. Then we want to change the frequency of the first point to 150 instead of 100. And that should give us enough to make that P-pop go away. So let's hear what it sounded like without any EQ. I'm going to unenable it so there's no EQ applied. And this is what it sounds like. A podcast. Now enable it, and here's what it sounds like with the EQ. A podcast. So that pretty much got rid of the P-pop. Before, a podcast, after, a podcast. Okay, so now that we've done that and we've used this EQ setting successfully, let's save that as a preset. Hit the plus button, save preset, and I'm going to put P-pop in there. Now let's find our next P-pop, or your band's next big hit. The C01U Pro is, okay, the word Pro has this P-pop here. So come below or above the track and make a time selection, choosing only the P-pop, and then hit Shift S on your keyboard to put slices before and after it. Now it is a separate item or take. So right mouse click on there, go to Item Properties, come down here to Take Effects again, ReEQ. Then we can close that. And let's just load the preset that we now have called P-pop actually. There we go. And let's take a before and after listen to this one. Here's before. The C01U Pro is the simplest. Okay, and here's with EQ applied. The C01U Pro is before. U Pro is the after. U Pro is the simple. So that is how to get rid of P-pops in ReEQ the free way using the built-in EQ. But that can take a long time if you have long audio like a podcast or an audiobook or something to zero in on every single one. So now I'm going to show you how to do it with a paid plugin. I'm going to load that on the track because it can be applied to the entire audio file at once, and it will take care of all the P-pops without you having to zoom in on each one. The plugin that I'm talking about is from a company called Acusonus, and it's from their Era plugin bundle. So click on the effects on the track control panel here, and then instead of Kakos, which is what we chose before, those are the built-in plugins, I have installed the third-party plugin and I will find them under Acusonus. So if I double-click that, you'll see this tool right here called Era for Plosive Remover. And it looks like this. All of the Era plugins just have this one knob. You don't have to worry about EQ settings or anything like that. So I'm going to take the check mark out of that so we can hear what this sounds like without the Plosive Remover in. Song idea, a podcast, or your band's next big hit. The C01U Pro is the... Okay, so remember those two places right there. If I put a check mark in there, whether you're recording your latest song idea, a podcast, or your band's next big hit, the C01U Pro is the simplest and most comprehensive. I think you'll agree that is way faster to do this, and if you had a long audio file, this should be your choice. You can buy the Plosive Remover by itself for $59, or you can buy the entire standard bundle for $149, which I use all the time. It has a noise remover, a de-esser, Plosive Remover, and a few other things that are really handy. So if you can afford the $149, I highly recommend it. Otherwise, if you just want the Plosive Remover, $59. So those are two ways to remove P-pops using ReEQ.